Hello and welcome. From the previous video, we are going to go forward with example 3 and 4. So I have documentation prepared for that, and the PLC Programming Example 3 is our division example, the instruction in the ladder that is used to divide one number by another number, and the result we can save in another variable. Now I'm starting from the where we left in my previous video, example 1 and 2, where we have done the addition and subtraction. We will be using the same FC, that function we have created, and we'll continue from that uh, onwards. Those who are going to start from this video, please watch my previous video. uh, Otherwise, actually, you can continue from this onwards. It's not very difficult. We will repeat many things again and again. Don't be afraid of learning new thing. I'm sure if you do not know many things, as you watch my video uh, consistently, you will come very I would say you will be very comfortable slowly, and you will learn without your too much effort, because I will repeat again and again so many things, even though I have done steps in my previous video. Same steps many times I will do in this video, so the repetition will make you understand the concept behind this ladder logic programming. As I told you, the main OV1 is the main block. Just like in any other language, there is always a main function. When the controller starts, it starts to scan from this organization block, and inside this organization block, all the structure of the project, all the blocks, function and function blocks and organization blocks, is a little bit different. There are many organization blocks that can be scanning in parallel with this OB1 with the different criteria, but the OB1 is the main one, where we call FC and FB. So this is first thing you need to remember. The OB1 is the main block, inside which we are going to call FB and FC, or FC, whether it is used, both are used or not. So if in your project you are having FC, and inside function you have all the FB called, then calling the FC will be sufficient. So now we have OB that we have created from this new block, add new block. From here we can create the FB, organization block, and data block. So previous video we have created FC, and this is this one. So if we open OB1, we have called this FC1 inside this OB1. Now we are moving to this FC1, and we are going to do the example 3 from here. Example 3 div. This is for division. In this example, we are going to divide variable 2 by variable 1 and save the result in var 3. Now, as you know, in video 1, we have changed the result of the subtraction to var 4, because if we use var 3 everywhere, the last value will be the final value we will get in our watch table. So we don't want that. We want the 3 different function to have a 3 different variable. So addition has a variable 3, result stored in 3, and subtraction result stored in variable 4, and we want here the division result. Let's div. So this is our ladder instruction div for division, and the result we want to store in parameters dot var 5. Now remember, parameters dot up to 4 we have created, so we have to create one more variable inside parameter 3 data block. How we can create? You can simply right click here and then insert row or add row. Insert row will insert between two rows. Add row will be added the bottom of your table. So add row will create here one more row. Now we create var 5. This is going to be integer as well. We can change the type, data type as we want, as I told you in my previous video. And this is going to be var 5. We are getting var 5. Now why we are getting red? Because we have not compiled the data block. The compilation will create a direct reference, and now the red mark will be gone. It's not gone. Because data type is auto, we have to create int data type var2. The auto option only possible when everything is properly selected. Then var2, copy this, paste here, just change this to here. Now this instruction will divide variable to value by variable 1 value, and the result of this division will be saved in 5. The result is what? In division there is uh, two parts of division result. One is so you have to understand that there is divisor. This is divisor, and this result will have only integer part of the division. So if we divide 5 by 2, we will get 2 as a result, because 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, and then onwards there will be fraction, and fraction is not counted in integer division. So we will see that one. So in another language this will be quotient, and then reminder is discarded because we don't have that option to get the reminder of the division. So let's simulate this instruction. Start simulation. I'm already running the simulation ISO. So to simulate, you have to again install the simulation on this TI portal to support your simulation. Start simulation. Click on the project, the PLC project under your TI portal project, and then select start simulation option from your menus, or you can do this by going online menu and start simulation. So either way you can do that. So I'm already running the simulation, and it should be green in run mode. Okay, so another thing is Now for division we have created one more variable, and for simulation we have created watch table. Let's open watch table. Let's add that variable, parameter variable 5. What we are doing, we are dividing variable 2 by variable 1 and saving the result, the quotient, into variable 5. Go online. Now we did a mistake. What do you know? We have not downloaded the two blocks that we have changed. We did modification to data block 1 because we have added the variable, remember, and then FC1 we have added the instruction, one new network is added for example 3. So that's changes to be downloaded in this simulator. You should change this option, reinitialize, because the cross reference to the data block has to be mapped properly. Select the data block and download. Okay, now everything is green, so that means you have downloaded everything. Now our current value is everything is 0. We're changing to variable 2 is 5 and variable 1 is 2, and then write modify all selected values once and now. So you see our result for variable 5 is 2. So 5 divided by 2 is supposed to be in real division 2.5, but we should get 2 because our division is integer division. To change this to any other type, you have to change the variable type as well, because our variable is integer type variable. If you open the data block, we have variable data type is integer. To use the proper instruction, you should have a proper variable parameter type as well. If you click here real, for real division you should select this type of variable. And this is, I think, good enough for this division video.